Hey guys, it's time for a bonus question, or what we like to call a Jonas bonus. Extra tall content. So this question comes from Joey Sack, who is a commander, and he asks, which Star Wars movie is your go-to to watch on a rainy day at home? James, I'm going to start with you. Which movie is your go-to?
Man, do I have to pick one, or can I say one of a certain thing?
Point of
I'll
view.
give you two.
That
I
doesn't
don't know
help.
why I'm the one making
Because my real answer is the prequels. They're the most rewatchable for me.
That's fair. Why
I don't
is
know
that?
which one to pick though. Why is that?
Yeah, because I would assume most people would say that's not the case. I'm wondering why you say it is.
Because they're the ones that I feel like I know the least about.
That makes sense.
So to I don't know, like rewatch Force Awakens, I don't feel like I gain a lot from it,
Right.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I feel like there's stuff that goes on in the prequels that are like overlooked lines and it feels like they're so far removed from this new wave of Star Wars fandom.
Right.
Um I don't know. It's and in a weird way, it's almost like everybody's like, "Yeah, Star Wars is the best," and the prequels happens, and then they're like, "Skip over that." And then like now, it's like everybody's like, "Boom, sequels!" And the original trilogy have always been great, but it's
Right.
like there's this kind of like weird thing that is these three movies. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say probably Attack of the Clones.
That's wild stuff. Is it because it rains on Camino and you feel like you look outside, it's raining, you look at the screen, it's raining, and you just feel like you're a part of the movie?
No, I think it has to do, just like I said, like with not feeling like that gets enough attention. And so I go every single time I go, what's the one I watch the least? Probably Attack
Hmm.
of the Clones. So I put that on, and then it inevitably becomes the one that I watch the most because I always think, what's the one that I watch the least?
And now
Right.
it's your favorite movie of all time.
Well, that's exciting then because our
No.
next goal is Attack of the Clones. So then
That's true.
we can watch it again. John, what's your go-to?
Yes. Um Man, so it's just one movie type of deal, right?
Yes.
Not like I'm gonna put this one on, then this one,
Nope.
then if that's the case, I really think it would be Solo. Because whenever I watch, like, when they do the marathons on like TNT, even though,
Mm-hmm.
we all own the Star Wars movies, and if we have Disney Plus, that's right there too on like 4K. I
Right.
usually throw them on and like have them on in the background, and I get the whole trilogy in, and I'm casually tuning into certain scenes. I like the episode. Like when I finish an episode, I'm like, oh, I want to watch the next one now. But with
Right.
Solo, it's standalone, so bang, there's Solo. So I think if I had to pick one movie, and it's fun,
Right.
um, I think I would pick Solo, a Star Wars story, and it's obviously the recency effect maybe, and what we're trying to do with the Make Solo 2 happen, but honestly, that movie, I could always watch it and always have a good time with it. I don't get tired of it. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I think that'd be it.
They should make a second one.
And it rains in that movie, so
Don't you,
I
don't
look
you think they should make a
up.
second one?
So I'm looking outside. It's raining, and then I'm looking in on the TV, and it's Mimbin, and it's pouring. So then I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe I have a glass of wine or something. I'm like, maybe I'm on Mimbin a little bit here. Maybe I'll go outside and watch from outside, get a little wet in the rain. 4D experience. Solo.
John thinks I'm crazy, and that is little insanity.
That's a little
I
weird.
They should make a sequel though. We should come up with something. Maybe someone could help us.
You really think so? Maybe we could do a campaign about it.
We can try.
I don't know if it would catch on though.
Nah.
I don't think anybody wants it.
Nah.
Anyway, I would choose
Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens. It's my go-to. I always watch it. Actually, I've been switching between that and Solo, to be fair. But if I'm going to stay true to who I am, it's The Force Awakens.
Is The Force Awakens the only Star Wars movie you watch?
I thought you were going to say own, and I was going to say no, I own all of them. Is it the only one I watch? No, I switch between other ones, but like it's my go-to.
Like, what was the last time you watched like Return of the Jedi?
A couple months ago.
It's a disgrace.
Why is that a disgrace? You thought I was going to be like a year ago?
When I was 12. No, I mean that's not bad, I guess.
I just like The Force Awakens because it reminds me of the happiness I had that they were making new Star Wars movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the ending, and it doesn't make me feel uneasy because it's like a kind of a happy ending. It's like hopeful.
Yeah. I'm a little tired of The Force Awakens.
Tired of you.
You know which one I like almost never watch? The Last Jedi.
I don't watch The Last Jedi. I really don't. It makes me feel so uneasy and anxious and unhappy, so I don't watch it.
Yeah, you know, like I kind of agree with that, like, but not because of the like my feelings about the movie, but because of the environment, maybe. And like I get brought back to the negativity and stuff. But I also had that relationship with like The Dark Knight. Like I felt like that was so beaten over my head, and I loved it that I had to like get away from it for a while. It's like when you have a favorite band your whole life, and then you like, I never listen to that band anymore because I'm so sick of their songs. But you still love them. That's how I feel about The Last Jedi.
It's funny you say that because one of my favorite movies, like hands down, top 10 is Superbad. I love that movie. That movie is so funny. It's the best. But my husband said he went through a period where when it was super popular and everyone was like, oh man, we should watch Superbad.
It was super
He got
rad.
sick. He got sick of it, and he was like, he wouldn't watch it for like 10 years. I love it. It's so good. It's so funny.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it before, but Last Jedi is just so long. Like that's why I was so against everybody being like, I hope Rise of Skywalker's 3 hours plus. I'm like, not me, man. I want like a solid 2 hours that's like fast paced and make you feel like the next scene is just around the corner.
I got bad news for you, buddy. Rise of
What's this one?
Skywalker is clocking in at longer than TLJ.
Is it? What is it clocking in at?
They said it was like 2 hours and 35 minutes.
What was Last Jedi?
2 hours and 32 minutes.
Are you really?
I'm serious. No, you didn't know that?
That's 3 minutes though. Like you're making.
But he's saying that The Last Jedi was too long. So yeah.
It felt really long. Last Jedi felt long.
I think this movie will
But it
pace
could be
better.
because of the pacing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spent a lot of time on Octo.
And Cano Bite.
Yeah.
Cano
I don't
Bite.
think Cano Bite is the problem. Everybody points to that, and I'm like, that's not it. I don't know what it is. I honestly think it has to do with like the space race thing. Like
You know what?
the whole movie, that portion of it never goes anywhere. And I'm not trying to be that, like it never went anywhere, but that particular set piece doesn't really change until Crate, which is like the last bit of the last little bit.
No,
I
that
get
totally makes sense.
Some people's complaints that like, why didn't Poe go with Finn and like continue that friendship? And I'm like, that's a good point. Like Poe just stayed at the base and yelled at Holdo for like 20 minutes. He could have went with Finn and been a part of that.
Yeah, maybe.
Stared at her chin because she was like 5 inches tall.
And they could have brought C-3PO and he could have like gotten into awkward situations. Like they could have done that scene a little bit better, I think. But whatever.
Yeah, I saw someone on Twitter be like, Canto Bite is the best scene in the movie, and I'm like, okay, I get liking things, but that's a bold statement.
Joey, what was the question?
The question was, what was your go-to movie on a rainy day?
No,
mine's The Force Awakens, and we want to know what yours is in the comments.
Solo.
And why. But until next time, goodbye.